Thanks for staying tuned to your station, the African Independent Television, and welcome to your program, Security Watch Africa. This is your program where we give you information you need to keep your life safe and secured. Welcome to the program today. My name still remains Patrick Abambu. On today's program, we'll be giving you a whole lot of information because, like we always say, Security Watch go every length to bring you the information you need to keep your life safe and secured. There are, yes, I know there have been a lot of sad news of insecurity challenges across the country, but there are so many more good news and cheering news that is also happening on daily basis in Nigeria. I believe that as a way forward, we should play on those positive news. That is only way we can overcome this evil that seems to bedevil the country, because I believe that the Nigerian spirit is no spirit that can defeat any challenges. Yes, welcome to the program today. I must use this opportunity to appreciate and congratulate men of the Nigerian Armed Forces. They have been doing a wonderful job, particularly in the northeastern houses. Those guys are making Nigeria proud, because a lot of people have said, can Nigeria overcome terrorism and insurgency in the northeast with the way Boko Haram and ISWAP, with the assistance of ISIS, have been terrorizing people? But some of us believe that, yes, we have the capability and we have the will to do it. Today, the story is quite very cheery. Our Security Watch Africa's crew were in Northeast and spoke with the theater commander, Joint Task Force, Northeast Operation Hadinkai, our brother, our friend, a man who is so passionate about Nigeria and doing making all efforts possible to ensure that the Northeast and the entire Nigeria is safe. Talking about Major General Christopher Musa. Our team were with him, and he spoke on a number of issues. But sit back as we bring you this report by Peggy Agbe.
Following the intense firepower from the Nigerian troops on various locations of Boko Haram and the Islamic State West Africa Province ISWAP, many of their commanders are surrendering along with foot soldiers and families. The theater commander, Joint Task Force, Northeast Operation Hadinkai, Major General Christopher Musa, has disclosed to Security Watch Africa that over 51,000 Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists have surrendered to the Nigerian army. Speaking on the factors which led to the mass surrender, General Musa says,
a lot of them have realized that it's foolhardy to keep on fighting. You can't fight any nation. Nobody can win it. Two, the death of Shekau brought in so much infighting within the Boko Haram element, fighting for power to take the leadership. Then, with the coming of the ISWAP, that has also brought in infighting between the ISWAP and the Boko Haram elements. Now, ISWAP, because they're getting funding, foreign funding, they felt they could take over the remnants, the foot soldiers of Shekau, to their own advantage. But unfortunately, because of ideological differences, it didn't work. And with the pressure we're having through our own kinetic efforts and the non-kinetic efforts, now life is a lot difficult for them. They are starving, they don't have logistics from within. And I think they've realized that the best thing to do after two evils is to surrender. They know that if they surrender, we being a professional armed forces, will treat them decently in line with the Human Rights Charter and the rules of war. If your enemy surrenders, you can't kill him. And so they are treated, we take them in, profile them up, and sort them out from the combatants and non-combatants, and then the state government comes and takes them in. There are 3 camps for them where we keep them. And so that's where we are now. Now we are having over 51,000 total that have surrendered. Out of it, over 11,000 are males, and then we have sorted them out. So that's how they're being handled. Now our duty now here is we're providing security to ensure those of them that are in, nobody from in comes out and nobody from out interferes with the process in, while the state government administers and manages them within the camps.
on if the victims and relatives of victims of Boko Haram terrible acts are ready to accept and forgive the repentant Boko Haram members. The theater commander had this to say.
The approach we made is our suggestion to the governor was to ensure that all stakeholders to the peace efforts are into, which involves the victims. So the victims are carried, the communities are carried. We use the community leaders, the ulamas, the bulamas, the imams, and local government and all the organizations are all part of what is going on. So everybody knows and understands that we need to have this. And people have realized that, look, without these people coming out, it will be difficult. And so I know that initial concern, doubt, is it real, is it not real? And all these people are beginning to look at it and say, look, this is the best approach, we can go through it. Our kinetic effort is ongoing. We just came out from the Timbuktu triangles. We have gone to Sambisa Forest and have cleared them up. We're entering Mandra Mountains, we're entering the Tumbus. Wherever they are, our operation is going through, while the multinational joint task force is also clearing the fringes, coming through Niger, Cameroon, because before now, once we go to attack, they run into these countries. And then when we leave, they can return. But now we're doing this, so it's a holistic approach to ensure that it is done properly. What we need for people to do is to put hands together with all the operations, all the theaters all over the country. Give us information, believe in what we are doing. The armed forces is of Nigeria for Nigerians. And so those ones are still doubting whether it is for real or not. This is for real. A lot of them that have started surrendering since July last year. And we have not had any issue to doubt their sincerity. Some of them might not, but they be ensured that we are monitoring them, who they speak to, what they do, what they are saying, and all this we know. So we're ensuring that anybody that we think has any other motive other than this, we know how to handle him. And the peace process is ongoing. The Northeast is really getting very peaceful. We're rounding up these remaining marauding ones. There are just few of them running here and there. We're clearing them out. And that has also forced a lot of them to come out. Within last month and this month, almost 15,000 came out, which is very large. And because of the efforts they're seeing, because we have told them, you have the chance to come out now. When we meet you out in the forest, you're on your own. And so I think they've seen it. And we know a lot of the leaders, especially for ISWAP, are carrying out this. They know they are losing ground. They know they don't have the manpower. But because of greed, a lot of them are benefiting from the sponsorship they're getting, the funds they're getting from ISIS. So that's why they're keeping these ones and going. A lot of their personnel are trying to come out. A lot of them. And so I know when we push further, we're going to get them out.
Peggy Agbe, Security Watch Africa, Maiduguri, Borno State.
We must say kudos to the armed forces of Nigeria for doing a wonderful job over there. These guys are wonderful. They are the ones making us sleep with our two eyes closed. And really, we must appreciate them wherever we see them. And appreciate their family members who have given them to serve Nigeria also. Yes, from northeast, we are taking you to the south-south, particularly Rivers State. Really, it's one thing that has been troubling this nation. The Nigeria economy is bleeding because some set of the citizens decide to make it to steal the commonwealth of Nigerians for whatever reason, and thereby causing environmental degradation, creating a lot of crises for whatever reasons they are doing. And that has made the security agencies to also devise means of making sure that these acts of vandalism and theft are checked. Illegal bunkering and illegal refineries are creating a lot of problems in those areas where they are. But the sad aspect of it is that even when these people are arrested and taken through the process of going to the court, they end up coming out and pay some few fines and go back buying back these products that were seized from them through auction. And that has actually made the business to be going round and round and round. Nobody wants to leave it and creating problems for Nigeria. That also has made those charged with checking this illegal bunkering and theft to devise a new means of making sure that they stop this act. Sit back as we bring you this report put together by Shuli Daniels.
Extreme situations requires extreme measures, so the saying goes. to check the enormous damages done to Nigeria's national economy and environmental degradation. The Nigerian Army's personnel charged to fight illegal bunkering, theft of crude oil, and other petroleum products and illegal refineries operations have resulted to instant burning of arrested vehicles, conveying stolen crude oil or illegally refined products stolen from various locations.
This one, last one. Guys, what is that? Last one. One letter.
In one of the incidents witnessed by Security Watch Africa crew in Rivers State, the leader of the troop, Lieutenant Colonel Mohammed Lawal, explained how the vehicles loaded with illegally refined products were arrested following district trailing of perpetrators carried out by a senior personnel at the Nigerian Army 6th Division headquarters.
What we are doing here, we are destroying tankers called as illegal refined product. Based on the intelligence report we received today from the land component, that some tankers are loading illegal refined product around this area. And we stepped into action with the anti-bunkering team and we arrested the tankers. The action now, as you can see, we are burning tankers based on the directive from the land component. We arrested 5 tankers and that is what we are doing. Anytime we arrest a tanker, we normally come and burn them here. Immediately, the day we arrested that tanker, that was the day we are coming to burn it.
Security Watch Africa's finding revealed that the instant burning of arrested vehicles and products is necessitated by the overcongestion of all holding facilities due to long years of litigation at the courts. Shirley Daniels, reporting for Security Watch Africa.
Welcome back. Really, I think that is the last resort because if you don't burn them, they end up going back again into the system and it continues. A lot of people have accused that government is doing nothing to check all these illegal refineries and all these bunkering. But this is one of the acts that we believe that can at least put a stop, because those who make economic gain through this can now stop, because when you lose your vehicle because you want to make some quick money, then you know how it pains. I think it's a good one there, and we hope that this will help to finally put an end to this, because in the whole of Rivers State, particularly Port Harcourt and all that, the black suit is killing a lot of people. We'll bring you a subsequent edition of this program. We'll bring you the reports coming out from Rivers State on this issue of black suit and what the Nigerian Army personnel are doing to ensure that illegal bunkering is actually put to a stop. Yes, we'll go back to Borno State again, where the Security Watch Africa crew also met a very motivated police personnel who are ready to continue to carry out their job, because their IGP Usman Alkali Baba is motivating them and providing the basics that they need to do their work. And we must congratulate the IG, because the last 1 year, he has been able to impactfully affected police officers in doing their job. Sit back as we bring you this report from Maiduguri, Borno State by Ernest Eneku.
In line with the promise of the Inspector General of Police, Nigerian Police Force, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, to provide brand new police uniforms and accoutrement to police personnel, particularly the rank and file, all the police commands across the nation have received and currently issuing out pairs of these uniforms. During the recent visit of Security Watch Africa team to Borno State Police Command, the Commissioner of Police, CP Abdul Umar, disclosed in an exclusive interview that his men are now more motivated than ever before.
Well, you see the vision and mission of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Alkali Baba Usman, PSC Daga FDC, NPM, he came with a new dimension. Just of recent, having his own vision and mission, just of recent, he assembled all the commissioners of police, AIGs and DIGs in Akwa Ibom. And he now reviewed his vision and mission. And there's now introduction of technology into policing activities. And that is why what you see now, when somebody committed an offense, within a short time frame, we'll be able to assess, using this electronic media, we'll be able to have a better forensic investigation, which is yielding results. If you go to our CIDs, you see somebody will go and commit a crime of possibly homicide or armed robbery. But when we go to the scene of crime, with the new technology we are having, before you know it, we achieve a result. The ultimate is for us to unveil the perpetrators or the culprits who committed the offense. And by the application of this fourth industrial revolution technologies, we are having results. As I'm talking to you, just day before yesterday, I received a lot of, you see, for a policeman to be disciplined, he has to be neat. And the IG is now kidding us. I just received consignment of kit and accoutrement. I received arms and ammunition just about 2-3 days ago. In addition to what I already had, it was during my tenure, the IGs provided us with 5 giant APCs. And with the support of those giant APCs, in fact, we are making mark.
Speaking further, CP Adu said the leadership of the Inspector General of Police, IGP Baba, is one that has changed the face of policing in Nigeria and takes the welfare of officers and men as a priority project.
This is an IGP that is so open, free-minded. He will tell you what he's doing. It's a kind of a motivational approach as a leader. He's not a leader that would be silent on his activities. Physically, everyone would, okay. Take, for example, I've just told you about the issue of accoutrements, issue of arms and ammunition, issue of vehicles. You understand? Very close to me, look at the barracks. He's transforming the barracks. This is something that, you know, we have been calling that our barracks are just like a refuse dump and the rest of it. Just have a look here. Going through my window, you see how it's transforming the barracks. Go to the police college here in Maiduguri. It's been transformed, it's been tied everywhere. So this is a person that you need to emulate.
Security Watch Africa visited the barracks being renovated for the comfort of policemen and their families. Borno State is fast returning to a place of peace, as it has always been before the era of insurgency and terrorism. And this is due to the efforts of hardworking security operatives who have continued to fight insecurity day and night. Ernest Enuneku, Security Watch Africa, Borno State.
Welcome back. Yes, still remaining in Northeast again. We'll just go to a nearby state, Yobe State, where Security Watch Africa was also there to find out how is security situation in Yobe State. Peggy Agbe again brings us a report on what the police is doing, how they are working with the community to ensure that there is security in that state. Sit back as we bring you the report.
In furtherance to its National Security Assessment Report, Security Watch Africa's team visited the northeastern state of Yobe to find out the security situation of once troubled by Boko Haram terrorists. At the State Police Command headquarters, the team met with the Commissioner of Police, CP Haruna Garba, who revealed that security in the state is now on a tolerable level.
Yobe State is relatively calm. The police and other security agencies are on top of the game. When I resumed here on 1st of January as the Commissioner of Police, we've been able to tackle crime and criminality. We've been able to bring it down to the barest minimum. Principally is the proactive steps that we have been taking. We've been using series of crime control strategies using raid of a criminal hideout, and also do community partnership in ensuring that we maintain public safety and security in the state.
He also spoke on factors helping to police the state and on the collaborative spirit of the Yobe people.
There are some good Nigerians who are from here who collaborate with the police and other security agencies. They volunteer information, and from that we're able to nip in the bud some of the criminal elements that are trying to make the place unsafe for the people of Yobe State. And through their partnership, we've been able to make a lot of arrests of criminals. The one that is of utmost important or that of interest was the case of armed robbery that occurred here in February in Sabo Pegi in Damaturu, where a woman by name Aisha, the house was invaded in the night at about 2 a.m. by a private in the Nigerian Army attached to Sector 2, Harding K here in Damaturu. They were 3 in number. They attacked the residence of the woman on gunpoint AK-47. They were able to take money from her, 250,000 naira cash, her handset, and the woman was able to make a distress call to the DPO. And within a period of 10 minutes, the DPO responded, and fortunately were able to arrest the soldier with 2 of their accomplices, and the 307 car that was taken from the woman, from her residence, were able to recover all the things that were stolen from her. So that is also a partnership, because when the DPO were on that distance, there are some individuals who also told the police, they saw a vehicle that just passed. It's going along this axis, and the DPO gave a hot chase, and they were able to get them arrested.
A visit was equally made to the palace of the Emir of Damaturu, His Royal Highness Shehu Hashimi II. The royal father threw more light on police-community relationship in Yobe State.
And we have to appreciate the police force for the effort they have made, for the extra effort they have made, and see that security is controlled and peace and peaceful coexistence reigns in the state. And that is where we are now. Alhamdulillah, we thank God for His mercy. And in several occasions, I have made mention, and in all heads of the security operations in Nigeria who visited this palace have attested to the effort of this great Emirate Council in assisting the security operatives with authentic information as to the security situation to assist them. More so, we are prayerful, because prayer gives the strategy, it gives the courage to fight, and at the end of the day, it gives the success.
Security is everybody's business. Do not keep vital information to yourself, as you may be saving lives with timely information. Peggy Agbe, Security Watch Africa, Damaturu, Yobe State.
Welcome back. In fact, you can see that today's program is quite loaded. All across Nigeria, we are there to bring you that information you need to keep your life safe and secured. It's been a pleasure bringing this program to you this week. If you want to follow us up, please follow our social media platforms, YouTube. You can watch the previous editions of this program. You can tweet. Let's communicate on Twitter or on our Facebook fan page. So let's hear you talk to us on what you need to know, a question you want answers to, we'll get it for you. Until we come away again next week, I say thanks for staying tuned and bye for now.